Hello YouTube, I'm Hayden. I'm here to talk about something very important that all of us I know look forward to in the week. The Deadliest Warrior match, Tuesday at 10. This week, we got kind of boned. I don't know why. I went on at 10, and that was Ming against Musketeer. My brother was happy. He didn't get to see the match, though. Next to bees. More like next to feces. Anyway, so this week it's going to be the Comanche against the Mongols. For those of you who don't know, the Comanche were a tribe of Native Americans that apparently were never taken out, such as the Apache and the Mohawks were, or among other groups. I don't know what's up with the Comanches nowadays, but whatever. And the Mongols, for those of you who don't know, there's probably less of you who don't know this, the Mongols were this freaking fighting force of Asia that conquered up pretty much half the entire continent. They took out China, they freaking busted past the Great Wall, and they had this huge ass army. Alright, they fought. It was essentially like, I don't know, like Luxembourg taking down Great Britain. Yeah, something like that. You know, he spit on the border of Mongolia and China, which was the, I don't know, it's like some kind of dynasty, the Shah, or I don't know. Maybe it was the Song. No, the Song went in the south. Anyway, so, as you all know, the classifications for the weapons are going to be short range, mid range, long range, and special weapons. And it says here for the Comanche, they'll be using the Warhawk Club against the Mongolians' Iron Flanged Mace for short range weapons. Now, I'm going to say here, I'm going to give my edge to the Iron Flanged Mace, simply because of the name Iron, and the Warhawk Club is wood, not as hard as iron. Irons can do more damage. That's why, you know, Bronze Age, Iron Age in history. Mid-range, we have the Comanche utilizing the War Lance, which sounds like some kind of shield, and the Mongolians use a glaive. I have no idea, but it seems like they might be pretty equal. But I've seen some I don't know really about mid-range. The War Lance against the glaive. I'm still gonna give my edge to the Mongolians here because you know, the Mongolians, they just freaking wrecked, and they did utilize Greek strategies from Alexander the Great to conquer up the giant empire. So I'm gonna give the Mongols the edge here. Now, the long-range bow and arrow gets the composite recurve bow. The composite recurve bow sounds like a crossbow. I'm not totally sure, and the bow and arrow is bow and arrow. I'm going to have to give my edge to the Comanche bow and arrow over the Mongolian composite recurve bow, simply for the reason because of evidence from the Vlad the Impaler against Sun Tzu, because Vlad the Impaler's crossbow thing took an assload of time to load, and so did the, what do they call it, the knight crossbow. So I'm going to have to say, give my edge to the bow and arrow because of its repeated accuracy showing and its repeated showing of quick reload times. And for the special weapons, we have the scalping knife and Ild sword. Scalping knife sounds like some kind of fucking thing, like about, I want to say about maybe this long. You know, they cut off heads. They, you know, like I've seen. I mean, I know what they look like. You know, a lot of people know what they look like. They're like bit this long. I want to say they're used to cut off heads. You see, like they give them and they sell them to, they take the heads off of outlaws and they sell them to the American forces that were there at the time, and they would, you know, get money off that, get rich, get some horses, you know, smoke their pipe peep. And the Ild sword, what the hell is that thing? Give me a couple seconds. The Ild sword. Wow, that thing looks pretty, wow. You can't really see it, but it looks kind of like a short sword. Kinda. This is weird. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give my edge to the, seeing this, I'm gonna have to give my edge to the Mongolians again, simply because, you know, this sword is, again, iron, and the scalping knife is very shorter range, but it's faster, but, you know, if you can keep that distance, you're gonna wreck. So, finally, I'm gonna get the Mongolians winning at about, they're gonna stand, here's my prediction. The Mongolians are gonna win. Alright, that's 1 point. If I win, I get 1 point. I'm keeping track of these points here. Anyway, the Mongolians are going to win. Now, if they can win in the 500 to 50 to 600 range, I get another point. And, yeah, I'm going to guess that the glaive is going to get the most kills. Yeah. And if I'm proven wrong, I will... if I'm proven. Come up with something for me to do if I'm proven wrong. Yeah. Anyway, if my predictions come true, I get 2 points. If I get 2 points, I get 2 points. I'm putting it up on a list. Well, this has been Hayden predicting Deadliest Warriors next week's match, and I hope I'm right. Go Mongolia. Did a project on them. They were so badass.